This is the Pentax KP, a retro-inspired, technology-packed, modern DSLR from 2017. Although 4 years old now, it is the latest in Pentax's lettered model series and provides outstanding image quality in an affordable package. First, a quick explanation of Pentax's model names. The lettered series falls between the entry-level double-digit models and the flagship single-digit models. For Pentax, this usually means you get excellent image quality and some features of the higher-end models, and save money on some other features that may not even matter to you. And that's a win-win for many people. Another unique thing about these models is they tend to experiment with the design more, and each camera is quite different from the last. The Pentax KP is no exception and has a truly unique design, with a vertical front dial, a flattened top and shutter release, and most interesting of all, a removable grip. The grip could seem like a gimmick, but I found it to be a remarkable feature, and it had me wondering why more cameras don't support some sort of different grip sizes. And they aren't just different sizes, but each size is molded differently to complement the associated finger positions and type of lens you may be using with the camera. Well done, Pentax. I admit that my biggest hesitation when purchasing this camera was the ergonomics. One of my favorite things about Pentax is the way it feels in my hands. In fact, it is one of the main reasons I still shoot Pentax. That's how important I believe the feel of a camera is for a photographer. The KP being such a different design didn't look terribly comfortable. I can say now after a few months of use that while I don't believe it's up to par with my all-time favorite K5 and K3 ergonomics, it is quite good in its own right. I also believe it depends on what type of photography you enjoy. For street shooting, portraits, documentary stuff, I think it feels fun and alive. For wildlife, where you need big heavy lenses and quick access to the controls, I don't think it's the best design. My biggest issue I can't get over is the finger travel needed to get from the front dial to the shutter button and back. As I mentioned, the image quality is excellent. I agree with Juan Bueller, an excellent street photographer who noted in a recent video that most cameras past the 2010s really have excellent IQ. As a practical photographer, I think we focus too much on marginal improvements and less on just being good photographers. That being said, the high ISO performance on the KP, it is noticeably better than the K3 starting out around ISO 6400. And as someone who was shooting a lot of owls before sunrise, I appreciated that difference. In normal light conditions, the dynamic range of the camera also performs beautifully, as expected. The Pentax KP is fast. It has an articulating screen for high and low shots, 5-axis IBIS, pixel shift high resolution mode, and as always, the wonderful weather sealing. And there are more fancy features that may apply to you and can be looked up easily outside this video. In short, the camera is full of features. If I had to give any complaints about the Pentax KP, it would only be that I do prefer the sportier feel of the K3 ergonomic style. And also, the battery life isn't as good as the flagship series. But really, there's nothing else to complain about. Anybody that owns a KP should be satisfied for eons to come. And those who are looking at it should rest assured that you are making a good decision. Unfortunately, after preparing this video, the Pentax KP has really picked up a price on the used market. When I bought mine, it was fairly easy to find one used for $500. But it was discontinued and is not available new anymore, and that I think has affected the used price. This price jump should be temporary and return to normal soon, though how soon I can't predict. Keep an eye on it and decide what price is worth it to you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. What else would you like to know about the Pentax KP? And what do you hope Pentax puts in their next letter model? Okay, for those waiting and wondering, I know you've been asking for a video talking about using the KP for wildlife and comparing it directly to my K3. Don't worry, that'll be coming soon. Just be patient. Click the link in the description to chat on the community forum and join a group of talented photographers who are also just nice people. Follow me on Instagram to see what I'm shooting with every day, and remember to go out there into the world and take photographs wherever you are and with whatever gear you have right now. And until next time, happy snapping.